Welcome to Dear Fans. What's good, narrative analysts? Jack's here, and we need to talk about something that's been eating at me for weeks now. I've been deep in the digital trenches, filtering through hours of content, social media patterns, and media coverage metrics. And I've uncovered something that's going to make you question everything you think you know about how the WNBA really operates behind the scenes. So here's the thing that got my investigative instincts firing on all cylinders. We just watched Angel Reese get absolutely demolished by commentary after the Washington Mystics game. And I mean demolished. 22 points, 13 rebounds, another double-double. And somehow the entire basketball internet decided this was the perfect moment to question whether she's making her team worse. But here's what's been nagging at me, and I think you're going to find this as fascinating as I do. When was the last time, and I mean the last time, you saw this level of systematic destruction aimed at Caitlin Clark? And before you start typing in the comments, I'm not talking about random Twitter trolls or jealous fans. I'm talking about coordinated media campaigns, former WNBA legends dropping tier rankings, and content creators building entire viral strategies around questioning her basketball IQ or team impact. The answer is never. It literally never happens. And that, my friends, is where this story really begins. Because what I discovered in my research is going to blow your mind about how the WNBA star-making machine actually works and why certain players get titanium-level protection while others get fed to the content creation wolves. Let me break down what happened in that Mystics game that everyone's losing their minds over because the details matter here. The Chicago Sky got worked 103-86. That's a 17-point blowout. Angel Reese recorded her 11th consecutive double-double with 22 points and 13 rebounds.
Should have been a
decent individual performance in a team loss, right? But here's where the narrative manipulation gets disgusted. Absolutely diabolical. Notice how that framing immediately personalizes a team loss as an individual failure.
That's
not accidental, people. That's strategic narrative construction at its finest. Now, let's talk about something that's been completely ignored in all this chaos. The mathematical reality of how these two players are actually covered by basketball meat. I spend hours compiling data, and what I found is going to make you furious about the double standards operating in plain sight. According to my deep search into social media intelligence, Angel Reese maintains 4.8 million Instagram followers versus Caitlin Clark's 3.1 million. But here's where it gets interesting. Clark dominates positive sentiment metrics, with a 7.8 rating compared to Reese's 3.1, while Reese leads controversy scores at 9.1 versus Clark's 2.3.
Think
about what that tells us. One player has more followers but gets systematically more negative coverage. The other has fewer followers but enjoys almost complete protection from sustained criticism. That's not organic, folks. That's engineered conspiratorial. Okay, now let's get into rumor territory. Nothing is officially confirmed, but the online chatter is too loud to ignore. What I've been hearing from multiple sources in basketball media circles is that there are very specific guidelines about how certain players can and cannot be covered. And before you think I'm making this up, let me give you some concrete examples that you can verify yourself. When the Indiana Fever started their season terribly, and I mean terribly, going 1-8 in their first 9 games. Like this video and subscribe this channel.
Thank you.